Right now in 10 News this morning, at least one person has died in a crash early this morning. All lanes over the freeway back open, but we're still working to find out how this crash happened.
The Dalai Lama will be speaking in just a little while. He continues his trip to San Diego, and the graduates are filing in now.
And we have a hot day in store. I'll show you where we could break some records. 10 News starts right now.
Live from the Scripps Studios, this is 10 News.
Good morning to you and welcome back on this Saturday. We are on top of all the news you need to start your day. I'm Jim Patton.
I'm Mary McKenzie. Thank you for being here with us. We're going to turn it over to Melissa. We were just watching Jessica. She's all bundled up out there at the UCSD graduation.
Yeah, you know, so it's kind of a mixed bag because some people are waking up to that cloud cover, some patchy fog, but you know what? That's not going to last very long. I want to show you this. This is a three letters rather, we are watching here. Hot. It is going to be hot because right now we do have an excessive heat warning. This is for our desert areas. This is going to last for the next several days. A heat advisory will kick in starting at 11 o'clock this morning for our mountain areas, and then come Monday, a lot of our inland communities will also be included in that. Right now you can see our downtown Skycam current conditions, 66 degrees, winds coming out of the northwest at 6 miles per hour. And we have been talking about an event today, the Taste of the Gas Lamp. Lots of sunshine here. You can see, yeah, yummy food, nom nom, but it's going to be a lot of sunshine, 80 degrees here by this afternoon. When I return, we are going to have your hour-by-hour forecast. Jim, Mary, over to you.
All right, Melissa, thank you. We continue to follow breaking news and update for you now. At least one person has died in a car crash on the 15. It happened about 3 o'clock this morning on the southbound 15 near Friars Road and Arrow. The CHP had all southbound lanes shut down of the interstate. It was right at the 8. All lanes have since reopened, and we're still working this morning to find out exactly how this crash happened.
Happening now, 7 American sailors still missing after the USS Fitzgerald collides with a tanker off the coast of Japan. ABC's Matt Gutman tells us about the frantic efforts to find those sailors that is taking place right now.
This morning, the USS Fitzgerald has been tugged back to port, but at least 7 sailors remain missing. The Navy saying multiple sailors were injured in the monstrous collision with the container ship. 5 sailors hurt badly enough they had to be medevaced. One of them, the ship's commanding officer. The Japanese Coast Guard leading the initial rescue. You can see responders crowded near the wreckage to extract the wounded. Helicopter footage shows the destroyer's mangled midsection, the damage caving in compartments, destroying ship machinery and its radio room. The Navy saying damage both above and below the waterline caused major flooding. Those red hoses seen pumping seawater out of the belly of the ship, which typically has a crew of nearly 300. The Navy says this 30,000-ton container ship and the much smaller 9,000-ton U.S. destroyer collided in open water 56 miles southwest of Yokosuka, Japan. The Navy telling ABC News this morning that the extent of the personnel injuries aboard the ship is still being assessed.
Investigators still working to figure out which of the ships had the right-of-way and how a ship with sophisticated sonar and radar did not see the other ship coming.
And of course, everybody hoping for the best. And right now, President Trump also tweeting this. He tweeted this around 7 o'clock this morning saying, "Thoughts and prayers with the sailors of USS Fitzgerald and their families. Thank you to our Japanese allies for their assistance." This is a developing story, of course, something we will continue to follow here on 10 News. Mary?
Thanks, Melissa. For the second day in a row, the Dalai Lama will be speaking at UC San Diego. Yesterday, he gave a public address, and today, His Holiness will be the keynote speaker for an all-campus graduation ceremony. Our Jessica Chen is out there. She joins us live from the university. Lots of crowds. We saw some graduates already walking in for the ceremony.
Yeah, that's right. And if you look behind me, you can see them lining up in their black caps and gowns, and they're making their way over to the main stage area. We're going to walk so we can kind of see where their friends and families are going to be sitting. This is the main stage area, and up there, it's also where the Dalai Lama will be making his speech. But here's some video from yesterday's event so you can take a look. The Dalai Lama made his first appearance at UC San Diego. Yesterday, there were about 25,000 people who listened to his public speech on campus. Today, his speech will focus on education, ethics, and compassion for self and others. He'll be addressing more than 6,000 graduates from all 6 colleges. On Friday, there was a small protest by some people from a Tibetan group saying they don't support the Dalai Lama. But here's a clip of his speech from yesterday.
So today's negative attitude due to certain negative emotion, if you keep friendship, loving kindness, showing them loving kindness, certainly there is possibility to change.
Look at UC San Diego, the graduates making their way to the front of the stage. The Dalai Lama is expected to start speaking around 9:15. At UC San Diego, Jessica Chen, 10 News.
One small group has been protesting the Dalai Lama's visit. They represent the international Shugden community. It's a sect of Buddhism that's been rejected by the Dalai Lama. They claim that they have been, quote, demonized by His Holiness and by other Buddhists. We haven't heard if they are expected to be back out there protesting again today.
And if you are still trying to make your way out to UC San Diego, there is a little bit of good news. Traffic has improved since we last checked in our last half hour. You can see here by the map, if we want to go ahead and take it up full, Torrey Pines Road, not as bad, still a little bit of slowing. You see some of that yellow, but Genesee Avenue and Voight Drive have cleared up. Of course, the other challenge is going to be when everyone starts to leave, Jim.
That'll be the next challenge, you're right. An update to a crime alert. An emergency homeless shelter in North Park has gotten their van back after it was stolen. 4 people are in custody after the Urban Street Angels reported their van stolen earlier this week. Shelter serves homeless youth in San Diego County, offering shelter, jobs, counseling services. They worked for 2 years to get a van to bring people to their emergency shelter. 3 months ago, they finally got one, but Thursday night it was stolen. Police made the arrest just after 1 o'clock this morning.
New this morning, there have been some violent, at times, protests in London at 2 town hall offices as protesters surged through those doors demanding justice for the high-rise fire that's left 12 people dead so far. This morning, a new update says that 58 people are still missing and presumed dead. Protesters were out in the streets in London making their frustrations known just days after the Grenfell Tower fire. Investigators say it could take weeks or even longer to identify all of the victims. Early reports say that recent renovations to the public housing block may have been the cause of the fire. Police have also launched a criminal investigation.
New information next week. The entire Senate could be getting together to discuss how to repeal and replace Obamacare. The request was made by Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer. Schumer asked that Senate Republicans join Democrats for a meeting next week to discuss how to make health care more affordable and accessible. Republican Majority Leader Mitch McConnell has yet to comment on that request. Senate Republicans have been working on a health care measure since the House GOP passed its version more than a month ago.
A developing story now. Several new marijuana dispensaries could be coming to San Diego. This after the city loosened regulations last year to allow them within 1,000 feet of schools and parks as long as there's a freeway or something else in between that. 15 dispensaries have already been approved and 4 more could be coming. 3 in Mission Valley and 1 in Sorrento Valley. City hearings on that will happen sometime this summer.
8:37 here in San Diego. We are talking about the heat, but Nebraska is dealing with this. Storms moved across the area, triggering tornado and severe thunderstorm warnings. Strong winds you saw there knocked down trees and broke power poles. The storm also dumped large amounts of rain that you see there right by this car. This is in Beatrice, Nebraska. Brought flash flooding to the streets there, Jim.
All right, and back here we're dealing with pretty much the opposite with this weekend's heat wave. Lifeguards are bracing for huge crowds at the beach, and they have a special message for beachgoers. Watch where you walk. The warmer water is drawing stingrays closer to shore. Their sting, not deadly, but it can be very painful. Lifeguards say if you shuffle your feet as you go, you should be okay. Stingrays usually feel the vibration and swim away. Just last year, at least 35 people were stung by stingrays just at the beach in Coronado.
Weather Rate Certified, San Diego's most accurate forecast. This is 10 News Pinpoint Weather. For great rates and a better banking experience, visit missionfed.com today.
Haven't been stung, but I have been walking along the beach and come across a couple of stingrays right in front of me, just cruising.
Ooh.
And just couldn't have been, what, 4 or 5 inches of water? Really shallow.
Our neighbor was stung. He's a big surfer. Our neighbor was stung. He was showing our son the little scar, and after that story, our son's going to have a lot of questions later on today about stingrays in the water.
Yeah, and you know, the water, the beach is going to be a popular place to go today because of the heat that we are expecting. I want to bring you outside here. 8:39 in the morning, the sun finally appearing here in our downtown skycam. Many areas woke up to some patchy fog, some of that marine layer, but the sunshine definitely going to make its way through here for your Saturday. Right now, current conditions 70 already in Escondido, Fallbrook 60 degrees, Vista 66, Chula Vista 64, and in La Jolla 61 degrees. Live look here from Del Mar, San Diego County Fair, going to open in about an hour and a half, and it's going to be in the 70s. Right now, actually 1 o'clock this afternoon, 73 degrees, going to stay in the 70s until this evening, so much warmer than what we saw last weekend. Last weekend over there in Del Mar, we were talking a lot about the June gloom and some of that drizzle. Much a different case today. Now, the reason for all of this warmth, the heat, because of that high pressure system not going anywhere, sticking around. So we're going to see those hot conditions not only today, but for the next several days. And we might even break a record. We're keeping a close eye on Chula Vista. Chula Vista, we're forecasting 83 degrees. So I will watch that. Of course, give you an update here on 10 News this morning, tomorrow morning. We expect Escondido to hit the 90s, Poway 89 degrees, and over there in Carlsbad 75. 7-day forecast here, lots of sunshine across the board, 80 for your Saturday, a little bit cooler for your Sunday for Father's Day, but it will be warm if you're heading outside, perhaps for a picnic. Again, the beach is going to be a popular area because check out our conditions inland. It's going to be in the 90s. For the weekend and into the next week, and even warmer here in the deserts. Triple digits, 111 today, and that is where we are seeing our excessive heat warnings. So that's where the danger lies if you are going to head out there, if you really like that kind of heat. I know I don't.
Sometimes it can be fun, and summer officially starts this week.
I know. Can you believe it?
Yeah.
I can't believe it.
It feels like it now, though.
Yeah.
I know, yeah. Much different than what we saw last weekend, right?
Melissa, thanks.
Heavy rain last winter means